Why are black people not as taken as seriously as actors?
What do you mean?
Tier just said when, and he can attest to this, when you watch a show or movie that has a black cast, what is the number one thing that they usually do? Have you ever seen Baby Boy?
Yep.
What do they do half the movie?
Cuss.
They yell.
They yell and cuss.
They yell half the movie. It's almost like it's very cringy watching the acting in it.
Is it the writers?
I don't even know at this point.
Because look at a movie like
do you like why, like the thing is like why is that? Like why are they like why is the
they
acting
yell all the time in Power?
Yeah, it's just like to me it's just like why do you think like actors? Because Tierra and I we talk about this all the time how like black people like when it comes to like acting it just seems like they just
because people believe
they kind of miss the mark.
They believe in those BS stereotypes. Mm-hmm. These writers write about neighborhoods they never been in.
Okay.
They don't hang around them, and the people that they do might hang around, they try to act like they're the blackest person in the room. Like I know this guy, he's black, but every time he gets around white people, he feels like he has to be the most ghetto person in the world. Yeah. And I hate that because they be looking at me, and I'm like, I don't act like that, man. So
did you ever read? Speaking of which, because Creed is on, did you ever hear that Michael B. Jordan interview when he said that after he did the what is it, Fruitvale Station, he said that he would purposely turn down roles written by black people because he didn't want to fall victim into the hood movies, gangster movies, drug dealer, rapper, struggling in the hood type of movies. And so he would only want to take roles from people who wrote the script, the white people who wrote the scripts, because they were given variety.
If it wasn't about blacks.
If it wasn't about black, right. Exactly. Like he was, of course.
I think it's because,
and that makes sense.
Like I said, he doesn't want to be stereotyped. You know what I'm saying? Where we had, if a director come and put somebody like Gucci Mane in a movie, right now he's going to be what? The villain.
Exactly.
Have you seen that movie Spring Breakers?
Oh my God!
Die today.
You wanna die today?
Fuck you bitches looking at, man. Y'all wanna die tonight? Y'all motherfuckers wanna die today?
Bill Cosby? Is that you, Bill?
You know what I'm saying? What was he in that movie?
That's what Bill should do now. Now that he lost everything, you just pull up. You wanna die today?
Let the pudding pop.
You're gonna put me in prison. I'm gonna go and shoot you. I don't know. But,
I don't know, man. Maybe black writers should write about something besides.
But that's tough. It's tough because for like black writers, it's just like it's tough when you have to like write something different because it's just like a lot of us, at least for me, it's just like, and I fell victim into that too, where it's just kind of like, oh, you write about crime and stuff like that, and it's tough. Because it's just like, of course you don't want people to be like, oh, black person wrote this. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like, there are different elements that you feel like need to be touched on. Because like you said, white people, they can't, explore the world, their world, because they don't know nothing about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you have people,
that was deep.
You have people who, you know what I'm saying? Like, the freaking, what's that movie? Above the Rim. Marlon Wayne's character, what was his name? Boogaloo? Is just like, you know what I'm saying? Or the Family Matters episode. Where Steve Urkel was supposed to be playing a gangster.
Step back off of me now.
No, you're gonna touch my pants and you're gonna call me a criminal. Hey, what's going on down here? What's going on down here is police harassment.
When did we start opening up our home to hoodlums?
Well, he's not a hoodlum, he's Steve's cousin.
Well, I don't care who he is, he got to go.
Carl, bitch, I'm gone. Carl, we can't send a kid out in the street this late
This is not a kid, this is a man. And this man can take care of himself.
No digging.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
I think that's why we should create our own stuff. Like, forget the Oscars, forget all these other stuff because they don't care about it anyway. Why not start our own?
See, this is what I disagree with that. What you just said. As in, our own award shows, like a black-owned award show?
Or just any award show of great movies. Because instead of politics, that's the nothing about the award show thing we'll talk about later. Mm-hmm. It's the politics in these award shows. Mm-hmm. They're not giving the best. They're giving, are you going to perform at our award show? Sure, let's have it this year.
Well, that's what Beyonce did.
Like with the VMAs giving Nicki the best, hip-hop artist over Kendrick and J. Cole and Drake? Like, are you kidding me?
Well, that's what Beyonce did. Mm. When Kanye said that, Beyonce said she would refuse to perform unless they gave her the award over Drake and Kanye, which to me is kind of fake. Because if that's your friend and that's your family, why does it matter if you win or not?
Exactly. You already have enough.
That's why I question the validity sometimes of Jay-Z
or
and
like
Beyonce.
Guys like Nas. Wasn't Nas nominated for like 13 Grammys one year? It didn't win one?
Well, I think the thing is who's the safe? Who's the safest? Who's the most appropriate that we can have? They gave Will Smith the Grammy over Biggie, even though everyone who knows rap music, Biggie could rap circles around Will.
Facts.
But he's the friendly nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's the one, pardon my language, but he's the one that they're going to feel safe around. Same thing with the reason why Macklemore cleaned house over Kendrick. Because he made a song.
I think that was the worst thing ever for his career.
He made a song for gay people. And because there's a friendly...
He was gay because he knew how to draw.
There's a friendly media in the gay community. No, we're going to give him all the awards. Even though Good Kid, Mad City is better. Right. Even though Nothing Was the Same was better.
Smoked his album.
Even though Yeezus was better. No, we're going to give it to him because he made one song for gay people. I don't remember a black woman being represented in class and elegance. Last person was Claire Huxtable. We don't have to have a Paid in Full all the time. And Paid in Full is a freaking great movie.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have to have that all the time.
I'd rather do this instead of going somewhere where they just want to tolerate us.
No, you have to go there.
Why?
Don't you sit up here and let these crackers sit up here and like just run us out? They want us out of there. They don't want us there.
Or how about we do this? How about we make our own and make that bigger than what that was?
No, Malik, listen.
Why not? It's ours,
bro. All right, listen.
Who would you rather live in, a millionaire's house, or you become a millionaire and buy your own $1 million house?
Okay. All right. Ask me again.
Who would you rather? Where would you rather stay?
Here we go.
A millionaire's house,
okay,
or you become that millionaire,
okay,
and have your own house,
okay,
that's worth the same as that one,
okay,
that you run, that you make the rules.
Absolutely, but what I'm saying is that. First off, let me clarify when I say this. We don't need white networks for validation.
But this is all our arguments.
No, hold on for a second. All right, follow me here. However, representation needs to be brought properly because there was a bunch of white shows on NBC. Only one black show. Fresh Prince. Cosby Show. Sanford and Son. There was only...
I'm sorry to cut you off. Fresh Prince was the best show on NBC at that time.
But...
way better than that show with the 5 white people that all lived in the same apartment.
My point exactly. So, you have something on a white network, right? Mm-hmm. But it is bringing the proper representation. So, it's not no diggity... none of that nonsense in there. Mm-hmm. Because that's disrespectful.
Right.
Because that's what they think we talk. That's how they think we talk. Mm-hmm. Actors just doing their job to get their paycheck.
Which they should.
But the thing is, though, is that it is the writer's responsibility to represent these people in a way that is appropriate, that gives us the, you know what I'm saying, the pedestal that we deserve.
Right.
So when people say, "Oh, we don't need to be on we don't need to be on NBC or CBS. We should just, stay on BET because it's a black-owned network." First off, no, it's not, because a white person owns it. You know what I'm saying? Second off,
go to Revolt.
There's nothing wrong with that. But that's the thing. Not everyone has Revolt. So not everyone's going to see your genius. Not everyone's going to see your art. Okay, people have people have FX, so people can see Donald's art.
But why keep making these people money and doing all this stuff?
Because
if they're not going to recognize you for it, and then if
how are they not getting recognized for it?
If we're okay with that, then let's stop complaining about all these great movies we have not winning these awards or being nominated.
Okay, I'm missing what you're talking about.
If we're still going to be on these platforms,
okay,
where we have our own platforms that we could do it on, I know it's going to take it takes some time.
Bro, they're not going to. Bro, they need. Okay, that's the thing, bro. Is that
people don't even watch TV anymore,
bro? Okay, that's the thing, man. It's just like the game is changing. A lot of the stuff is on Netflix, so now people see, and now we got the whole freaking thing with Monique when she was like, "Oh, we got to boycott Netflix." No, we freaking don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if we have a show that is being created by a mind that is not on some, you know what I'm saying, tap dancing Uncle Tom nonsense. It's just like, bro, that stuff needs to be there. Stop trying to run away, because these networks and companies, they don't want us. They want, like, yes, go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're boycotting the Oscars? Great. Get these niggers out of here. Thank you.
Once we leave, nobody cares about their stuff.
That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying.
So
we don't have to, so that they have to play by our rules now.
They don't, though.
But bro,
they don't.
They will play by our rules when we start dominating this stuff. But we can't be running away, dog.
David, they don't already care, and we running their stuff. We having the top shows on their stuff all the time. They don't care. I watched the Oscars one year.
Okay.
And all these movies they were talking about, I never heard of.
I guess my whole thing is...
Right, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I 100% understand what you're saying.
My whole thing, because I have to explain to to Tierra and Chris sometimes, what I mean, because I think a lot of people...
No, I love to listen.
I think a lot of people probably think that I'm just like, if it's not white, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my thing. I've had,
Chris Rock.
I grew up in a white neighborhood. I've had people stare at us while we go outside and get the mail. Mm-hmm. Here's a perfect example. When one time, my mom, she called, I forgot, it was like a technician or whatever. They, she wanted something done with the house. I think it was like to get rid of like some rodents or something. So the guy, the technician or whatever, he said, "Okay, we can do that, but we need the owners of the house's permission before we do that." So my mom says, she's like, "Oh, okay." So she calls my dad in the room, and she says, "He said that he needs the owner's permission." And so my dad looked at him. He's like, "Oh, okay.
Come on, real.
You have permission." Right?
That's fire.
My mom is a gangster.
That's fire.
So, as you can probably guess by that story, that white dude thought that we didn't have enough money to own that house.
Exactly.
We lived in a white neighborhood. Oh yeah, this neighborhood is way too nice to have these niggers here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I treat, you know what I'm saying, these networks.
Right.
I'm not trying to run away from white award shows. I'm not trying to run away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I saw Denzel Washington hold an Oscar in front of, I didn't even know who he was at that point. My dad was watching it. And I saw a black man hold a trophy in front of a bunch of white people. And it did, when I saw that, I looked at it. It did something to me. I didn't even know who Denzel was at that time. But I said, "Oh, he looks like me." And he won something. So it means everything to me.